Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. So the Gators offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, we got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the left side with a toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield, but spotted at the 42. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack. And
he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's past the 45. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. 1st down and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He'll throw it now. QB to the tight end for a completion. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. And the Gators line up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. Extra point try coming now. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Bulldogs will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Gators are in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
This defense is reeling now. 1st down and goal. Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Makes the defender miss. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
No problem with BAT right down one. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's got it inside the 15. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They begin with a quick throw to the left. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
With the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And this time it's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Third down upcoming after that completion. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to chuck it again. And he pulls in the catch. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32. Dogs are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Gators offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, the returner fumbled it. Can he make it? Touchdown, Florida. Made the defense look slow that time. Now the all-important extra point. And they knocked through the PAT, so it's 28-3. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they'll get him down that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Daniels.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look. Makes some adjustments. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Gators will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Makes the catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem.
Catch made inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. He was on target this first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. And that one straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Pass caught. Second down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. And here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down. The Dogs are going to keep this drive rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Same tailback, another carry. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's second down here. Looks like QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He escapes the sack. Snags the quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They finally corral him at the 1.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And the PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-6. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Going for a big play downfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Important second down play coming up. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination for three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the Gators will send their punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And the returner will be brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air. It's Rashada. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move and nobody open. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On third down, it's a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Breaking free at midfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They pick up the first down, tackle at the 25.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. On the ground, it's Webb. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Gators will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert.
Here we go.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both